Sorry for the delay, folks. They scrubbed the launch, or they moved the launch time early, and I completely forgot about changing the time on the YouTube channel. But we're on ocean heading west. We're gonna make our way out to Surf Beach like usual, see what's going on there. It's clear tonight. So we're gonna try to stay off of ocean for the launch so we can see re-entry burn. My goal tonight is re-entry burn. It's a little breezy out here, no fog, no clouds, just breezy tonight, windy, I guess you could say. Like I've said in past videos, this time of night, wake up in the morning, we're covered in fog. It moves in overnight and kind of hides everything. A little late for jellyfish effect for this launch, which is kind of a bummer, but it's later than first scheduled, so we might get a decent look at a rocket tonight. What are we? 2 hours and 10 minutes away from launch. Scheduled launch at this time. We'll see what happens. I've been noticing there's been a lot of oversized loads around town lately. Don't know if they're going out to base, but usually that's where they're going around here. Sorry about the sun. But we're heading west on ocean, straight into the sun. Harris Grade is nice and clear tonight. I checked the webcams earlier. Dangermond and Halama County Park looked nice and clear. Halama Beach is a good spot to go and watch a launch. It's a heck of a drive getting out there. 14 miles on a twisty, windy, undulating, up and down, animals everywhere road. And there's only one way in and one way out of Halama. So you got to keep your eye out for campers and RVs on the way out. And on the weekends, the inevitable ricer from LA. Import cars like hauling ass on that road. So you gotta watch out for them too. I don't have my note card now. It's a beautiful night out here, except for it being windy. It's a beautiful evening here. Hopefully surf's not closed yet and we can get out there. You guys can see what the ocean looks like. Sorry, I'm watching the side of the road. There's a bobcat, a couple of them that live around here. And with as long as the grasses are on the side of the road, the shrubs, I've been seeing rabbits running around lately. So that means where there's prey, there's predators. So there's got to be something around in these bushes. They're just too That was the Union Sugar intersection. It doesn't look like anybody's lined up alongside the road yet. Nobody's at, well, it doesn't look like anybody's at this gate entrance that a lot of people have been parking at lately. Asked recently, why haven't I done a video on Wyrick? So we're on Ocean right now. This yellow sign coming up, this intersection with train tracks on it sign, that's Wyrick. That road out there to the right where those cars are, there is an RV out there. That's it. There's really not much difference between here and there. Oh, looks like the road's closed already. Well, scheduled time was like 7. So 7:30-ish. So yeah, I'm not surprised it's closed. But let's see what's going on. See him. Interesting. Here, look. I've never seen this before. Everybody seems to be parking over here right now. I don't know what that's all about. Since everybody's going to their cars now, so let's see what's happening. These might be people for the train. They might not. Huh. Interesting. That's the entrance to base right there. They usually don't let people park right here. Oh, but they're letting everybody go through now. Let's see what's happening. I'm an American. There's a line. Let's stand in it or wait in it. Let's get the camera bag up here in case I need to hand out a sticker to a police officer. Let's see what's going to happen here. I might mute it. We'll see what's going to happen. All right, folks. We're making a little drive out. told them, on Vandenberg rocket launches, I just want to drive out here real quick, do a video, and I'm leaving. And he said, so, you're going to pick somebody up from... It's nice. Then we might stay, but... Nah. We just want to get a view of what... We know the road's closed. So they're not letting people back here unless you're coming back to... parking lot, right? Except for these dozen cars that just drove out here. I don't think they're gonna let me stop up here on the road, so we're gonna have to make this one a quick drive-through. Depending on who's up here. Find out in a few minutes. I honestly think they're closing. They've been closing everything back there, not up here at Ocean Park. They don't want people going to Ocean Park and parking at that lot and walking up the train tracks, because that's what everybody does up there. You don't get to see the bottom of the rocket, ignition, the deluge system kick on. You don't see any of that from down there, but you can see the top of the rocket. It's over there, down there in that little valley. I don't know if you guys can see it too well right now, but there's a bridge down there, and the parking lot's empty. Empty. Not a single car down there. Down the center of the tracks while the train is coming. Yeah, see, it's nice and clear down here. Oh, we have some sort of venting going on. Seems kind of early. Let's see, yeah. There's already people set up there up on the hill where I tend to go. If I go down there, we might get stuck talking. But we're going to do it anyways just to show. See, there's people up on the hill right there, the old bunker. That's a good spot to go, especially if you got a bigger lens. You could zoom. What do we got here? California, Pasadena. That's still California, but I don't know where that plate's from. Ohio. Oh, damn it. Washington. I'm gonna try it. I honestly don't think they give a crap at all what time or if the lot's full when they close it, because the lot's not full. And either these people are like myself and just said they were coming out here to pick somebody up on the train, or they really are. And if they really are, then that lot's gonna get empty as soon as the train shows up. Okay. There's military police. There's the pole. There's the booster with some venting going on. And it's nice and clear out here right now. Offshore looks clear as well. There's really no fog bank out there. You cannot see all the way up to Pismo Beach, but you can see pretty far offshore. Here, let's see. My other tall tale sign is, yep, I could see the oil derrick out there. Wait, yeah, no, I can't. Oh yeah, I see it. Barely. It's in the haze, but yeah, you can see the oil derrick out there. So, as of right now, Surf Beach is clear. There's parking lot is not full, but I don't think it's about the parking lot being full anymore. I think it's just the time. Whenever they decide either it's full or at a certain time, they just say, no, we're done. We're not letting anybody else back here. Which is kind of a bummer, because that's a beautiful spot to watch a rocket launch. And now, what a difference without the sun in your face, right? This is our beautiful little brackish water area. That's all base property over there on the other side. You can't even go in that water because it's technically base property and it's a wildlife refuge. But it's cool to go down there into the park. Oh, let's see if I can. Where's my finger? Oh, there it is. There's a little island out there. You can't really see it in the video, but there's seagulls sitting on the end of that little tip right there. And you could watch them walk out into the water and they ride the current all the way under the bridge and out to sea. And then once they hit the whitewater, you can watch them fly all the way back up here, and they do it over and over and over again. It's kind of cool to see. But yeah, that's looking out toward Buellton and Solvent, San Ynez. You can't even see Figueroa Mountain right now because it's all hazy. But all right, onward. All right, we're gonna go in a little bit of a dip. Ooh. And away we go. Just under 2 hours to go till launch. Now we'll probably head up to Harris Grade. High Street. When you come into Lompoc, it turns into Megalito Canyon. I don't know how many miles back it goes. Maybe 6, 5, something like that. But then there's our wind turbine farm way back there. They destroyed a bunch of, not destroyed them, they cut back a bunch of oak trees to bring everything in, which is kind of a bummer. It opened the road up more, but it opened the road up more. Thanks everybody for joining. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Head over to 805.life/launches. Get updates on launches. Figure out when the next launch is going to be. And then come to Lompoc and watch a launch. They're awesome. Lompoc's a cool little hidden gem in Santa Barbara County. There's nothing to do, but there's a bunch of good places to eat. nobody out here a minute ago. Let's see if we got anybody out here now. There's one car parking lot coming. Let's see. Well, I guess I am officially media, so. All right, let's head up to Harris Grade, see what's going on the street a couple times. I need to be where I want to be. We could try to clip this out of the live stream and make it a tutorial video. So this is Renwick right here, however the hell you pronounce it. And we just turned off an ocean, so that's a little better. It is paved, it just doesn't, it's not paved very well because it's pretty much a farm road at this point. But yeah, you can come along here and park. It's not too bad of a spot to watch a launch. I'm going to turn around once we get up here past these cars. Come back out. They're doing it right. They're not. Oh. That guy was just at the gate. He got turned away. Yeah, if you kind of want to get away from the people a little bit, you can make a right onto Renwick and come up here and park. You're not sitting on the side of the road of Ocean where people tend to go a little bit too fast. And then pretty much where this RV is the end of the road for the most part. How do we want to do this now? We'll just go back the way we can. I found somebody in a ditch out here one time. Myself, my daughter, and my son-in-law came out here to watch a return to sender. Well, not here, but over to screen left a ways, because this area is all closed during return to senders. But you cannot see Slick 4, but right there, that tower, that's Slick 3. And usually, at least the last time we had a launch off of Slick 3, this area is usually open. But we haven't had a launch from Slick 3 in years. Years and years. But yeah, this is a nice little cool, safe place to park. Holy Washington. See, the good part is way dust into their food or into their cars. They got to sit there and eat peacefully. And the dad and the kids to screen left, they got a little bit of dusting, but it's not too bad. It looks like they've been watering the road. Back on Ocean, heading east, back toward Lompoc. Most of these cars coming toward us are either going to be spectators or possibly going out to the train station to pick somebody up. They could be employees too, I guess. Back toward Lompoc. That was just a quick detour down Renwick because somebody had mentioned in the comments, why haven't I done a video there yet? Or have I done a video there yet? But it's right off of Ocean, so the view's not much different. The further you go down Renwick, where that RV was, you're further away from the hillside, so you can see it a little bit sooner. But yeah, I don't know, maybe we will end up there tonight. It's kind of hard to say. We just started, and it all depends on weather conditions. And I kind of want to see re-entry burn, so that means I got to be further away from these hillsides. Screen right. I know you could see it from up on top Harris Grade. There's a spot I have out here in the fields next to a pump that I work on that you can see it from. I would imagine you cannot see it from along Ocean. If you do, it's only for a split second. If you're up on top of Harris Grade, yeah, you can see it, the whole thing from up on Harris Grade, the whole re-entry burn. Then you can, I think you can kind of see them over there on the hillside, where that, like a spot up there, shoot. 200 feet, maybe. But it's a cool spot. You're on the very east side of town and you can see all the way across town, so it makes it pretty cool. Supposedly you can get up, there's another I don't want to say viewing area, but there's more. When you get higher up, you can see more toward the ocean. And there's a little spot that could possibly be cool to watch a rocket launch from. But if you're willing to hike up there, go for it. You can probably see it a little bit better now over there. I might hike it one day, but not with all my camera gear I use for this live stream stuff. And our city dump is over there, hard right. Yep. Little ass town of Lompoc has their own city dump here. Big old mound of diatomaceous earth now. This white fluffy crap that's everywhere. Let's see, what do we have? An hour and a half. There's 11 people watching. At least that's what I see anyways. This way. If you come watch along this weekend of the month, I think it starts, the flower festival starts the 26th of June, something like that. Maybe the 24th to the 25th of June and goes to the 28th. So this park over here, the screen right, music and food and vendors and carnival rides, and yeah, it's kind of funny. We moved up here 20 years ago and we started meeting Lompoc people, and then you get to find out people that move away from Lompoc, they come back for Flower Festival. And that's the park it's in over there, screen right. Some pickleball courts, some tennis courts. This is officially the south side of town now. The older part, the more original side of town. Somebody just left their bed on the sidewalk. There's a runoff spillage way right here in front of us. That's where Megalito Creek spills out to, right in there. And then there's a concrete ditch that runs from there all the way out to the San Ynez River on the north end of town. Over there to our left, screen left, was Lompoc Valley Middle School. One of our, well, the only one in town. And then there's one out technically on base property. It's kind of, I don't know. My son went to school out there, and I kind of feel bad for those kids, because that's literally, now there's not even houses out there. When we first moved up here, there was houses out by Vandenberg Middle School, across the street from the main entrance of base. Now it's just a junior high school and a charter school, and I don't know what. So there's nothing out there. I think this is it. Is this it? Hang on, this might not be. No, that ain't it. So the reason why we're over here, I think it's G Street. No, it's this one. No. Maybe it is that one. No, I think it's this one. No. Oh, I'm on the wrong block, you dumbass. So, everybody, you know, if you went to school in California, you remember you had to do your mission assignment, right? Your history class, California history. You had to build a state mission. Yep. This is it. Well, I did mine on San Ynez mission, but this is South F Street. This site right here is the original home to La Purísima mission. They must have... There used to be a little chunk of rubble out here, but I think the kids messed it up. Yeah, see? Original site of Mission de la Purísima Concepción de María Santísima. Yeah, this is the original La Purísima mission right there. That thing that's outside of Lompoc that people go to, that's a recreation. Oh, there's the rubble. That's right. Hang on. That's the rubble from the mission right there. Just right there, hanging out on the side of the road. So if you guys ever want something to do while you're here, since we don't have space camp or anything, South F Street, go down Ocean, turn south on F Street, and just go to the end of it. It's a cool little spot. Not many people know about it. When we first moved up here, we lived right down the street. Literally follow the train tracks to our backyard. So, we used to walk Coda Dog up the train tracks. And we saw that one day and was like, what the heck is this? And then it was like, oh, this is the mission. And then I'm weird, so I went down a rabbit hole. Oh yeah, sure enough, the one on the outside of town, I think it was built like, because that one was destroyed during an earthquake, and then they built a new one. When I say they, I mean the Chumash and the Spaniards or whoever was running the missions at that time built a new one. There's our Carnegie Library right there on the right, or left. Sorry, left again. Let's see, what are we down to? 1:30. All right, we're good. And this is Old Town Lompoc. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, everything's closed. Welcome to Lompoc. Oh, I guess. It is. Holy jeez, guys. Thanks for all the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Turn your notifications on, because you never know when we're going to go live. Be careful crossing the street like that. That's funny. still get bummed every time I drive down this road, and I don't. Oh, I did. I just smelled a little bit of barbecue. There's the best flower shop in town right there to screen right. Lompoc Valley Florist. Come on, JC. I'll only go across Lompoc twice tonight. Let's put the over-under at 2. No, there was no fog monster off the coast that I saw tonight. It's just hazy. That doesn't mean it won't move in later. It's still early. We only have an hour and a half to go, so it might not. But I've seen stranger things up here. Not too long ago, I was up here on Harris Grade and everything was cool, and literally 10 minutes before launch, the fog started rolling in, and 2 minutes before launch, it went from, I could see the lights of Vandenberg Village down in front of us to nothing. Couldn't even see off the side of the hill at Harris Grade. It's kind of crazy. Oh. Best / Mexican joint in town right there. El Toro Bronco. It's 8 o'clock. They're closing too. They got everything good there. Like I tell everybody, if you don't want to eat too much and you like fajitas, just get 2 fajita tacos. Any type of fajita, just 2 of them. Man, the light's working against me on reading some comments. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get a red light up here. We should be good. For a minute anyways. Ooh, that was a slick move. Yeah, I think that's funny. My wife is one of the only people I know that sleeps through them. My best friend who left Lompoc, all of them woke him up. I know a couple people at work that could sleep through them now. You guys in the UFO thing. It's the finger foe. The finger foe made an appearance. Yeah, JC, I was muting most of the time when I was talking with the police. I don't consider myself media by any stretch of the imagination. But I guess base does, and the police around here do, the sheriffs. So, because you're media, you're extended certain benefits. And because of that, I don't want them on. I know enough of them now where it's not a friendship, but it's a mutual respect for each other. So sometimes they tell me things that they want me to say on the live stream, and I don't want you guys to hear it from them. I want you to hear it from me. Because they're trusting me to go behind enemy lines when they're closed or whatever. They're up there where the flags are blowing. That's the future home of Space Camp, hopefully. Don't forget to go email paleblue.ventures or paleblue.ventures.space, P whatever it is, pbdv.space. Let them know they need to build Space Camp, because you would come and enjoy it. And it doesn't matter where you're from. Preferably, the further away, the better. Everybody. They need to know everybody would come and enjoy it. Alright. We're officially on Harris grade now. That was the San Ynez River back there a little bit that we passed. Now we're going past one of our two junkyards. Salvage yard is the politically correct term now. Like our local county fire station has their brush truck out. Oh, look at that thing. Oh. Love me a brush truck. Went to the rodeo this year, and first year, well, the grandkids were with their dad, so they didn't go with us this year. And every year when we go, I always bug the Forest Service guys there. Bring your tools. Bring your McLeod. Bring your Pulaski. Bring all that crap. So the kids see, instead of you just standing there, handing out stickers, bring your damn tools. And they brought them this year, but my grandkids weren't there. Hopefully they bring them next year. If you're like that, if you go to these, show and tell functions for kids, take tools. Take stuff you use at work so they can actually see. Don't just stand there and talk to them about it. Nobody has attention spans anymore. You gotta have something they can look at, touch. One of my teachers from high school recently retired. My dad had her the first year she ever taught. Introduction to whatever, police something or another. You learn the basics, all the 10 codes, reading the alphabet phonetically, like all that stuff. Her class was fun because she would bring stuff in to touch. Drugs. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, see them on that little flat spot on the hillside. Well, it looks a little thicker down there by base now, by the pad. We'll see here in a few minutes. We'll go up here and park so I can read some comments, see what's going on. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. Tell all your friends. Turn your notifications on. Hit 805.life/launches. Go to the email. Sign up. Get email updates on the launches. And then go back and just meander around the page a little bit. Plan your next vacation around the 805. Or if you already live in the 805, plan your next trip to the city next door. Find something to do. All right, here we go. What do we got here? 5, 6, 7. No, 5, 7, 8. So we got people parked there already. We got 2 lovebirds up here. So 2 at the upper one. What did I say? 8 at the lower one. And of course, be smart. Go all the way to the top of the road. Don't make a left into either one of those. It's dangerous. Yes, I know it takes more time. And yes, this could be dangerous up here, turning around. But I'd rather do it up here where I could take my time and do it right. If you keep continuing forward on that, you get over to this road comes to a not a dead end, but a T. If you make a right, you go to Los Alamos. If you make a left, you end up in Orcutt or Santa Maria. Excuse me. So a lot of times you get, 10-15 minutes before launch, you get a wave of people come over the hill from Orcutt and Santa Maria to come see the launch. Oh yeah, see, it's kind of hazy now, folks. So you can't really see the booster. So there is the main turnout down there, the main viewing area, and way out there is the pad. But it's really, that haze layer is just barely above it. You can't even see the booster right. Well, I could barely make the booster out, but that's only because I know where I'm looking. Give me a minute. Let me scroll through some of these comments, folks. See what's going on in the chat. Wait, here we go. Thanks for joining LA Plane Spotter. Appreciate it. I saw your comment on the Facebook page earlier today. I'm not sure, JC, I'm not sure if you guys are talking about what kind of lens I want to get. But I have a Nikon Z50 camera. And I want to get a 180 to 600 lens. That way I can really zoom in on stuff. Yeah, we might see a real UAP one day in the video, but I think we might see a RUD, a rapid unscheduled disassembly, or an explosion. That would be cool. It's not that big. My head's not that ginormous. Oh, yeah. No, I really don't need a media pass or badge because honestly, a lot of them do know me. It's kind of funny because there's one in particular sheriff officer that I see all the time when I'm at work. He's a motorcycle cop. And he comes out here and works these, and I think it's funny because we see each other at work all the time. Yeah, how's it going? You know, BS for a little bit. No, tonight is not a pad landing. It is a drone ship landing. Oh, we haven't gone by the frogs. No, it's not. A pad landing, return to sender. No, pad as in drone ship landing. Is landing offshore. I was thinking like stopping by Limos and seeing if I could get some frog food, but the frogs don't need any. That pond has enough for them. Oh shit, woman, I didn't want it like that. Thank you, JC. Appreciate it. Mikey! What's up, Mikey? Start making fishing videos, dude. I'm telling you. When you guys go out fishing, start of it, make a little video. Load it. I've been watching your videos, kid. Launch time. Oh, it's Big Mike? I thought it was Little Mike. Liftoff's like 9:24. 0 is 9:24. Yeah, if you went on a school field trip to La Purísima Mission, you went to a recreation. Oh, sorry. I read it wrong. Mike is watching. Okay. Hey, Mike. I thought it was my nephew, Mike. Vera, Mira, it's all the same. Thanks for watching, though, Mike. Thanks for having the twins watch. Well, now I'm up on Harris Grade. I was almost thinking about going to Providence Landing again, but don't know. And as you could see, that fog layer, that haze layer is kind of moving in. So let me get through the rest of these comments and we'll go drive around a little bit more. We have an hour. Honestly, we'll probably end up back up here. Maybe. Don't know yet. Ooh, I could go to the media center on base. Yeah, go all the way to the top of the hill if you're here on Harris Grade. We just had somebody turn in behind me. It's one of those cars that's down there below. Yeah, if you're looking for Harris Grade viewing area, just go on your maps, put in Harris Grade Lompoc, it'll come up. I don't know if we've been doing training exercises here. I do know, what was it, a couple days ago, my wife and I were out in the garage and I saw a fighter jet coming into land. Just one though. They usually fly in twos, and I just saw one coming in. What if I don't go across town? What if I just go through the edge of it? Oh, come on. Well, that one's at 100%. So we'll take this one off. I'll put this one in. Alright, well, I guess I made it to the end of the chats. We got an hour to go. I don't want to sit here for an hour. So let's go back down the hill. We got oncoming behind us, folks. We got oncoming. Indiana, California, 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 California. And this is the time of evening where the animals start coming out. So if you ever come up here to Harris Grade, be careful with driving on the road. At any point, something could jump out. Stay on your side of the road, people. Just cruising around now. And it kind of looks like we might be making our way back up to Harris Grade because the haze is getting thick down in the valley. We're gonna make one quick trip over to Providence Landing. So Mike, if you're watching with the kids, there's a good chance I'm going to pass the house right now. Well, in a few minutes anyways. Folks, watching the road, paying attention for any animals. I used to hike the trails up here all the time, and when you hike them, a few years ago I was up here hiking after a launch, and I hiked up the trail, did my little loop that I do, and I decided to do it one more time and did pretty much the same loop. And there's one spot that I went through the second time I went up, which is pretty much right here, screen right at the bottom of this hill. There were bear tracks after I walked through, because you could see my footprint And then you can see the barefoot print on top of it. Kind of, I'm not gonna say scary, it was just kind of like, oh cool. I just missed it, thank God. One of these days I got to do a live stream from the future home of Space Camp. That way people knows what it looks like from there. Kind of looks like everywhere else in Lompoc. It goes in the sky, so you just look up in the air. Alright. There's the brush truck again. Woo woo! And the medic truck. Look at that cool color of the sky right now. The haze is drowning out the sunset, so you can't really see it, or couldn't really see it. Burton Mesa, heading back toward the village. You see those? I don't know if you can see. Hang on. So, straight ahead of me up there on the hill, you might be able to see some headlights. That's Harris grade. I don't know if you can see the headlights or not, but yeah. Attention to the road. Thanks for joining, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, what's the other one? I do have a TikTok, don't really post on it. Go ahead and go on over there. Join everything. It's all Vandenberg rocket launches. Just search Vandenberg rocket launches on whatever social media you have, and I might be there. Not 100% sure, but there might be a chance. Now we're coming into the village, and Mike and the twins, if you're still watching, I am driving forward. Now I get it. It's the truck from Toy Story. He's probably going up to Harris grade. I've seen him up there a couple times. Alright guys, watch for your house. This is a townhouse, apartment, whatever you want to call it, row for the village. This little stretch right here. And then over to the left is the 55 and over community. Alright, we're under an hour, right? Yeah. Under an hour to go for launch. So if you're up here and you want to come over here to the Providence Landing Park, you get off the freeway. I don't know which way you're coming from, whether it's north or south, but you head over here to this dead end, or the T where the school is, which would be south of Highway 1. And you make a left, and then you get in the right-hand lane, because you can only make a right from this lane. Then you make a right from this lane at Mercury. It's like planets and constellations up here. The main drag is named Constellation, and then everything else is like planets and stuff. Oh wait, that's not it. That's the exit for the... Oh, there must be... Oh yeah, there's a party going on here tonight. A party. So this is Providence Landing Park. Oh, it's probably grad night party. Yeah, because graduation was Thursday. Yeah. And pads over that way. But it's all hazy. And there's all kinds of cars parked up there, so. Alright. Well, this is Providence Landing Park. Here, come on. Let's see if we can. We'll just do it the good old-fashioned way. We'll do it the good old-fashioned way. We'll go this way first. Let's see what we can see from over here. We'll get behind the park and see if we can see the booster. No. It's still very faintly in the center of the screen. You could see Slick 3. Slick 4 from this vantage point is just barely to the right of that real faint tower in the center of the screen. So it's hazy, so you can't see much. All right, let's blow this popsicle stick. Oh, a couple houses for sale in this neighborhood. This is one of the newer developments in the now, I think, because they were built pretty soon after we moved up here, and we've lived here for what, 20 years now. We've lived in Lompoc. Cool little, I don't know, aerospace farm town prison community, because we do have Lompoc Federal, I don't know, whatever it's called. It's not the, I don't think it's the penitentiary anymore. I think it's like correctional facility or something now. All right. It's kind of clear. never seen a SpaceX launch from this other spot. But I can't take the Starlink and everything with me out there. And we got an hour. So from right here, is like 20. So that'll leave us with 30 and another 50. The white one, not the red one, but that street light. If you look behind it, you might be able to see the reflection of headlights. That's Harris grade again up there. Oh, no, you can. Let's see. You see the lights way up there on the hillside? Hang on. All right, we got to drive. On going to the media viewing area just to get a little different perspective of a SpaceX launch. We've been up to Harris Grade a bunch. Surf Beach is closed, so there's no sense in going out there. It's a little hazy down in the valley, so I kind of want to get above it. Where I'm thinking is over there ahead of us. If I decide not to go there, we can always make a right and head back over to Harris Grade, but come up from the backside. Could have made a left there and went back toward Central and Ocean and all of that. If you make a left right there, that takes you by the prison. Takes you by another entrance to the base, a commercial vehicle entrance, you know, semi-trucks, delivery trucks. That's where we had to go through in our work trucks. Only if you had a service bed. If you had a service bed, you had to go through there. You know, the kind of truck on the back, the bed on the back of your truck with all the different bins in it. That's where you go through. That sucks because sometimes the wait is like an hour. I know guys that park their work truck inside the gate and just bring their personal truck or personal vehicle through the gate. That way they don't have to go through inspection back up to Harris Grade. This is the main entrance to the base right here. If you make a left, you're going into the base. If you go forward, you don't have to go through a gate, but you're on base property. Everything in front of us is base property. We're technically on base property right now. Oh, and if you've been around for the whole video, right here, screen right, all by itself. Well, the charter school is about, oh, I don't know, a third of a mile away. There used to be a whole community in there, base housing, and then they built all new housing on base within the gate, because this was had another gate. If your kid went to school there and you weren't, you know, in the military or lived on base or whatever, you had to go get a pass so you could drive through the gate and drop your kid off at school. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but it was kind of cool. And then they moved all the housing on base, and now the only thing out there is the high school and a charter elementary school, and then a severely handicapped school. That's it. And the animals. I worked for the school district for a hot second, and as a sub-custodian. And one day I was out there and talking to a friend of mine, and four coyotes were just roaming around. And then I talked to one of the other custodians there, and he said, yeah, that's what he did on his lunch. He would always eat lunch out front, like either standing up, like, you know, off the hood of his car, or he would just sit on the hood of his car and watch all the animals that roam through there at night. It's kind of weird. I think the city and everybody would do something to build the school closer to some sort of population. Not out there in the middle of nowhere. It's like, what, a 5-minute drive from the edge of the village to get your kids to school. If you live in Lompoc, it's an even further drive. This is Highway 1 we're on. We're going to make a right on San Antonio Road. If you're up here and you want a good steakhouse, you take San Antonio Road west. Go hit up the hitching post. I suggest making reservations. If you just show up at like 5 or 6 o'clock, sometimes they tell you the first open table is at 7. Or I mean 8 o'clock. Or you do what my wife and I love to do. We get there at 3:45. Doors open, I think it's at like 4:30 or 4. And they start seating at 4:30. So if you're one of the first ones there and you don't have reservations, as long as there's not a shit ton of you, sometimes they'll seat you. But of course, then you're like my wife and I, old people, eating dinner at 4 o'clock, which there is perfect because the amount of food you get is insane. They start you off with a vegetable platter, and then they bring you shrimp cocktail, and then what's next? Oh, we always order, when we go as a family, there's always at least one artichoke, at least one quail ordered for appetizers, and then shrimp cocktail, salad, and then you get your main course, which is steak and potatoes or veggies, whatever you want. cream with hot fudge and a cup of coffee. And I take a big ass scoop, not a big ass scoop, but a nice scoop of ice cream, dunk it in my coffee, let it melt. Everybody thought I was crazy, and now it's funny because my daughter does it. Ha ha. It's funny. Alright. This is another isolated, low travel road. I saw rabbits all over this road the other day too. So keep an eye out for predators. It's kind of cool back here. There's off to the right, there's these little canyons and pastures. This time of year, everything is still somewhat green and tall and growing. So come during the golden hours, right at sunrise and sunset, you see some cool animals roaming these hills. I gotta pay attention right here. I gotta find my turn. We're heading back up to Harris Grade, but we're heading the back way. And we're gonna be taking a shortcut here in a second. Going to be the second time today I've taken this shortcut. It's going to get a little bumpy now, folks. Cows on the side of the hill. Now the shitty part is it's nighttime, so I gotta make sure I take the proper road, or else we're gonna get lost. We won't get lost, we'll just have to figure our way out. This intersection will be fine. Alright, we're good now. Of driving around all the time, you find shortcuts. See, I almost missed that one. I almost took the wrong turn. Alright, we are officially, missed that hole, on Harris Grade. We're on the backside of it. The Santa Maria side of Harris Grade. Or Los Alamos, depending on how you look at it. See, we're up to 40. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We're cruising around right now on the backside of Harris Grade, making our way back up to the top of Harris Grade. Sorry we're going back up there for another live stream, but tonight's goal is to see re-entry burn. So kind of want to be out of the haze. That takes Ocean Avenue out of the equation, because that's too close to the hillside to see re-entry burn. My other spot off of Central, because of the haze, I wanted to get up above that to get a little bit of a clearer shot tonight. Don't forget to go tell your friends to sub to the channel. It's probably going not crazy, but my birthday's tomorrow. I kind of wanted to hit 1,000 subs by my birthday. I'm not the type of person, oh, it's my birthday. That's why I haven't said anything. I don't really care. I'm not a kid. Birthdays don't matter when you're an adult. It's just another day. It's just another reminder that we're getting close to being on borrowed time. The bummer is, since we came up the backside, we're not going to know how many people are at the lower viewing area. But that's okay. Because of course we're going to be stopping. I guarantee you people are just parked all willy-nilly up there right now. They were parked somewhat willy-nilly earlier, but the two lovers were in the back seat of their Chrysler 300 when we left earlier. Maybe there's enough people there that they're like, oh, maybe this isn't the spot to make out tonight. Yeah, folks. Be careful when you come up here at night. There could be prophylactics all over the ground. Alright. A couple more turns. We'll be at the top of Harris Grade. Oh, oh. Roadside Memorial. General vicinity. Since I've been here, there's been a couple people drive off. This is my turnaround right here. That's where I turn around when I come up from the Lompoc side. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the pad now. If you've been watching for a while, I was up here a little while ago, maybe 45 minutes, half hour, something like that. And we were at that time of day where it was too bright and too hazy to see the pad. But now that it's darker, you're beginning to see the lights from the pad. Alright, what do we got? Oh, the lovers are still here. Let's go in front of them. Let's go in front of them. Punch you guys down that way for now. There it goes. I'm gonna check the comments for a second, then I'm gonna get out and get everything all set up for us. We got a half hour to go on the timer, so I'll get out and get everything set up here in a minute. Oh, that's funny. Hang on a second. How high up do I have to go here? trying to figure out where the last one I left off was. I see the chat's pretty much responding to a lot of everything. Oh, here we go. Oh, I went way too far. Yeah, but that's the problem, babe. The cops know me in the truck. They don't know me in your car. So when they see me coming up, it's different. Thank you, Kirk. Appreciate it. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow. As long as I can go get a round of golf in, I'll be happy. Oh, sorry, JC. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. No, Whack-A-Mole Park is Ryan Park. That's where the Flower Festival is going to be. So if you plan on coming up for the Flower Festival and walking through Ryan Park, bring an ankle brace or something. Oh, shit. Oh, my light's still on, dumbass. I want to go to Portugal. I haven't been since we lived down there. My son and I used to go there and then Fort MacArthur all the time. We liked walking through Fort MacArthur. Look, there you go. Somebody making a left down there below. I didn't fill up, but I did put 40 bucks in, or no, 50. Shh, don't tell the warden. Yeah, that's the only problem, JC. El Toro Bronco closes at 8. We'd have to get there at like 7:30 and throw a Vandenberg rocket launch party. They would stay open late for that. Yes, babe, I was already thinking about going there tomorrow. Something 5357. I was just driving around looking at different spots and conditions. Yeah, I went through the south side. I went over to where the original La Purísima mission is on the south central side of town. Uh-oh. Cybertruck next to me. Yeah, I know. It's my birthday. I was already thinking about it. I want me a churro donut and some damn ice cream, fried ice cream.
Are you here for the rocket launch?
Yeah.
Where does it happen? Like which?
Hang on a second, folks. I gotta answer a question. Sorry, I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, I think I was watching you.
Oh. You see where all those lights are out there?
Yeah.
Just to the left of, or to the right of it, there's a real faint glow.
Yeah, yeah.
That real faint glow is the pad. Yeah, those real bright lights are another rocket pad, but it's just to the right of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So, cool. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry, I got a problem with taking my keys out of the ignition. Oh, okay, where are we at? Oh, I finally made it to the bottom. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, folks, I guess it's time to get set up. What do we got? That's at 86 minutes. We got 25 minutes. That's looking out toward the pad, folks. Those, let me see. Way out there, you can see the white lights from Slick 3. And just off to the right of it is a real faint light. That's the pad. And don't forget, I came up here tonight because I want to see re-entry burn. And it's a more southerly with a little kick out to the west trajectory tonight. Oh, look. Planets. Well, you can see stars up here. That's a good thing. That means it's clear for now. I didn't put my headlamp on yet, so I can't see. And I don't have my glasses on. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay. That's in. Let's get that down toward there. Okay. So the center of the screen, those lights right there, that is Slick 3. And very faintly to the right, you see those lights? That little glow, that is Slick 4. That's the booster in all the haze. That's why we're up here tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in again, folks. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Head on over to the PayPal if you'd like to leave a little donation. cool. Thank you. Oh, cool. They were watching and commenting on the live stream. Awesome. Awesome, possum. Hang on, folks. I'm still getting set up here. Got to get the headlamp on. You see all the haze in the air up here. I can't even light up the ridge across from us. Usually when it's clear, I could light up that other side and you could see it. Can't see it tonight. It's all the haze. The haze is blowing in. That's all right. We'll be fine. All right, note card in that pocket, lens cap in the back right pocket. Actually, we're putting the lens cap in the front left, front right today. We got another vehicle down there making a left-hand turn, turning around on the corner. It's not the safest thing to do, but people do it. The pad is just a little bit further screen right. So that's the main turnout screen left. The lights screen right. That little clump of white lights, that is Slick 3, ULA's launch facility, and then the glow you see to the right of those lights is Slick 4. And tonight, we're waiting for Booster 1097's 10th launch. Another batch of Starlinks, group number 1743. This will be the 37th launch of the year, the second for the month of June. If this one goes, it'll be on the 56th day of the year, the 18th week of the year. That puts SpaceX at 4.45 days between launches. 1097 last flew, oh wait, did I not write it down? Oh, I wrote it down further. Last flew, it has flown the Twilight mission, NRO 172, and 7 Starlink missions. A young rocket. There goes another one making a left-hand turn down there. It's a fairly young rocket for what we have out here at SpaceX. I think 1063 is up to like 34, 35 launches. And then we got 1100 and 1103, which are at 5 and 3. May ended up with 6 launches for the month. Oh wait, where is it? I'll call it average, I guess. 6 for the month of May. January and February had 6. March and April had 7. May also had 6 launches. So, nothing special. After looking at my notes, as of January 8th, 2025, there was 26 launches. On June 8th of 2024, there was 19 launches. This isn't exact because I'm just going off of January 8th being the 158th day of the year. That would have put 2024 at 8.3 days between launches. That's 19 launches for the year, 8 days. And In 2025, at 26 launches as of June 8th, it would have been 6 days between launches. And now, 2026, SpaceX, this will be their 35th launch of the year. The 37th out of Vandenberg. We have had a Firefly and a Minotaur. But just SpaceX is 4.5 days between launches. 4.2 days for Vandenberg if you do include that Firefly mission and that Minotaur mission. So all you people that hate the rocket launches out there, just wait until Firefly and ULA really start launching. Then you'll really hate it. And that just goes to show, if we're just going off of the averages for SpaceX, the average days they've been cutting down. 2024 was 8, 2025 was 6, and now we're at 4.5. It just goes to show how much better and faster they're getting at turning over these boosters. And it also helps that we have more boosters here. I think in 2024 we only had 6. 2025 I think we had 7. And now we're up to 9 rockets on base, which I always find interesting. Oh no. I always find interesting because there's not that much space on our base. It's a gigantic base, but there's not a lot of facilities to store a big ass rocket, let alone 9 of them. But somewhere they have them here. What's going on here? Why isn't it? There we go. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I see we're up to 50. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, another left-hand turn down there. Man. But don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends, and make sure to turn on your notifications. Hey, wifey, I thought you said you were going to bed a while ago. Oh no, my little girl could hear me. Hang on, let me scroll back up. Yeah, a lot of people from all over the world come and watch these. That's why I think everybody needs to email Pale Blue Dot Ventures, the city of Lompoc, the county of Santa Barbara. Email everybody and let them know to build Space Camp. So email or whatever the hell he is, Salud Carbajal. Since he says he's in the development of our county, come on, prove it to me. Another U-turn. Hello, Moore Park. Thanks for watching. Go tell your neighbors about us. Or crap room, as we like to say it. Spell it backwards. Hello, Raymond, watching in Lakewood. Thanks for tuning in. Oh no, Karma Elizabeth. Karma Elizabeth, what are you doing? Karma, what are you doing, little girl? Oh, hey Moose, watching in Lodi. Thanks for watching. You should be able to see it out there if you got a clear sky. Might not though. This trajectory is more further offshore, so it is going to be a little bit harder to see for all points east of here. Thank you, Blanca and Chula Vista, for tuning in. We are down to 11 minutes to go till launch. So in the next couple minutes, the booster should be full of fuel. If you're down there, if you come up here and you're ever down around Surf Beach or anywhere closer to the launch pad where you could see it, you'll usually see a big, huge purge from the top of the rocket. That lets you know that first stage is full. Oh, we got a plane in the area. Thank you, Lisa, watching from San Pedro. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, man. Thanks, babe. You know I hate celebrating my birthday. I just like taking the day off of work. That's about it. All right, under 10 minutes to go. Let's see if the SpaceX live stream's up yet and what they got going on. Nope, not yet. Oh wait, it should have started. Nope, not yet. Good. I don't have any competition yet. Oh, that plane seems to be going in the direction of please don't go there. I don't know if you could see it yet, but up toward the top of the screen, there's a blinking light heading southbound. That's a plane. And he needs to make a left pretty soon, or he's going to be in the danger zone and they're going to scrub the launch. He seems to be turning now. Yeah, he's turning. He's turning. Okay, wait. We're down to a few minutes. On video. Oh, and they decided to. Okay, so 16. No, we got it. Wait, well, we're on. Let's find some light. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to figure this out again. And then ISO. Okay. So we'll go right there. And then we'll go back this way. And that's about... right there. We gotta find something closer to zoom in on. Alright, that'll work. We got those right there. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna leave you guys about right there. Oh wait, tighten this one back up. Loosen that one. And tighten. All right. Oh. Sorry, folks. Trying to get the camera set up. Well, trying to get the Z50 set up. Okay. All right. We'll leave it right there. 6 minutes. 6 minutes to go. All right. Center screen, we have Slick 3. Just to the right of it, you could barely see a flicker of light. And that is Slick 4. That is the booster on the pad. It's very hard to see tonight because of the haze in the air. You can't really see it in the video because it's dark. But if you were out here for a while, you'd see the layer over town. You can kind of see a little bit of haze down there, but it's really too dark to see a bunch of it now. But there we have in center screen Slick 4. SpaceX Slick 4 with booster 1097 waiting for its 10th launch. And we got 4.5 minutes to go. This is what the upper viewing area looks like right now. People trying to get hit by cars. But yeah, this is what it looks like. The people from everywhere gather around. That's what it's like up here, folks. That's Harris Grade viewing area. On a Saturday night launch, we're down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. So in the next few seconds, strong back will begin. And like I said, we ain't going to be able to see it up here because we're too far away. Yeah, I can't wait to go on a cruise. Actually, I just want to charter a fishing boat and go out to the channel and watch a launch. Thanks for watching in Apple Valley, Sue. Yeah, a lot of people fly around here. There was a guy that I watched on YouTube for a minute where he flies to different airports. And he flew into Lompoc just to watch a rocket. But I think it got scrubbed that day. Rochelle, I think. Clifford, thanks for watching in Fountain Valley. Appreciate it. Yes, I am up on top of Harris Grade. I did go out to Surf Beach at the beginning of the video. They had closed it. I went out there about 7:30-ish and it was already closed. If you want to know if anything's going on in the 805, head on over to 805.life. 805.life. You'll find something to do. Harris Grade, unless like tonight, weekend, kids are going into summer vacation. So yeah, you got to kind of get here half hour early. I tell everybody get wherever you think you want to get at least an hour early. Thanks for watching in Guatemala. Oscar, are you the same guy I met the other day? Renee, thanks for watching in San Bernardino. Sue, thanks for watching in Mesa, Arizona. I got to keep the eye on the time now because we're almost a minute away. Yeah, don't think you're going to come up here on your first trip and get lucky and see a launch. Sometimes it gets scrubbed, it gets delayed. Oh, Reedley. Thanks for watching in Reedley. Moose, if you come up here, next time stay at the Hilton Garden Inn. Hilton Garden Inn is the SpaceX hotel. You could stay there and talk to them. Aww. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Vandenberg Rocket Launches. We are 30 seconds away from booster 1097's 10th launch. Another Starlink mission, but with tonight's conditions, it should be a beautiful launch. There's no clouds in the sky. We got a little bit of haze laying down in the valley, but nothing too big to worry about. Don't forget, when we see ignition, hit that like button. Even if you've already done it, keep hitting it. Turn it off and on a bunch of times. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it goes. There it goes. We have ignition. We have liftoff of booster 1097. Goes booster 1097. Oh no, not auto on, and then there it goes. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're going through max Q right now. There's no moon out yet, so you really can't see the reflection of it in the sky. Forget, if you come up here and you're up here on Harris Grade and you got a clear view, just track the rocket, watch the angle that the rocket's going, and that'll be the general vicinity where we have re-entry burn. And tonight, that's what we're waiting for. Oh, main engine. Oh, don't tell me I lost it. Okay. So we have second stage going down range. Where are we at? 1620. That happens 2 minutes in. At 6 minutes and like 30 seconds is re-entry burn. So we got 4 minutes to go. On my timer at 2 hours and 20 minutes is when we're gonna look down. I'm pointing the camera down so you guys get a general vicinity now. Pretty much where that car just started up, we're looking right down there. I don't know how good you guys will be able to see it, but there goes the second stage downrange. All right. Well, we got a couple minutes to go. and it's kind of faded away in the live stream. So now we're going to point you guys back down here to the rough estimate of where re-entry burn will happen. So essentially what you do is looking directly underneath it. And when you see an orange glow underneath it, you can see there's nothing in the sky down there, right? You don't see anything out there. And in about 2.5 minutes, we should see an orange glow happen. And once you see that orange glow, that's re-entry burn. And then sometimes it fades behind the haze or the fog, whatever's in the air over here. Sometimes it just fades behind the hillside over there. It just all depends. But we're about 2 minutes away from re-entry burn. And don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. And the subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Make sure to turn your notifications on, because we never know when we're going live. It all depends on what time a rocket launch is and how good of a mood I'm in. Or if I gotta work. Sometimes I'm at work and I gotta wait for the last minute to go live. But sometimes I go live 2 hours early and just drive around, show people around Lompoc. You can rewind back and see I went by the original La Purissima mission earlier in the video. It's rubble now. If you ever went to Mission La Purissima outside of Lompoc, that's a recreation. All right, we're about a minute or so away from re-entry burn. We're going to see if we can see anything. Once again, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Head on over to 805.life/launches. There it is. There it is. Re-entry burn. Re-entry burn. There's re-entry burn, folks. I know you guys could barely see it on the live stream, but there it is. Re-entry burn. It's coming through the atmosphere. Oh, re-entry burn's done. All right, folks. Well, there you go. That's the view atop Harris Grade of a SpaceX launch from Vandenberg Space Force Base. Booster 1097. Pretty exciting launch, I guess. It's really not for me. It's the same, but I love watching them. It's cool watching them, listening to them. All right, where are we at? Let me go back through these comments. Don't forget to message where you're watching from. Not only myself, but I'm sure a lot of other people here on the YouTube channel are like, oh, I'm fill in the blank. And they're watching from fill in the blank. So you could see how far away people are watching. Vandenberg rocket launches. Just all one word, put the @ symbol.
Hey, if you haven't been here, you gotta see the ones that land back here.
Oh no, I live here. I've seen them all.
Oh, yeah.
I've only missed 3 launches in 20 years. So,
So awesome, dude.
yep. Oh yeah, third launch attempt. Hey Sue, thanks for Thousand Oaks. We read that one. Oh, thanks for watching in Clovis. I got family that live up there and watch. Lake Havasu. John, thanks for watching. Who is that in Clovis? Trisha? Thanks for watching. I thought I recognized that profile pic, Oscar. Thanks for watching down there. Don't forget to tell everybody down there to tune into to Vandenberg rocket launches. I might have to put Spanish subtitles in it for you guys. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jimmy and Bellflower. Thanks for watching, though. Bradley, thanks for watching in Tustin. Who is that? Dominique, thanks for watching in Vandenberg Village. No, there won't be a sonic boom this time because it's not coming back to land on the pad. It is the sound wave coming back to the ground, But it's so far away from Lompoc at that point that we don't hear it here. We only hear the sonic booms when it comes back and lands on the pad. Yeah, it was a beautiful view tonight. Not any clouds in the sky. No moon, which that makes it even darker and more awesome. JC, you got to come up here and watch a launch. Oh, thank you for watching from Cambria. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Tell all your friends. Oh, Moose, don't even worry about it. I love doing these things. Oh, Blanca's in Chula Vista. Lisa, you are welcome. Yeah, the rumble up here on Harris Grade was a little bit softer than the last couple, only because I think there's no fog. The fog tends to keep the rumble in more. It bounces off the fog. Oh, sorry you couldn't see it in San Diego. Oh, Legal Dog USMC. Yuma. Thank you for watching in Yuma. My grandson goes to Devil Pups on July 8th. I'm so damn excited, but I wish I could find him a bus to take, because when I took the bus to Devil Pups, it was awesome. Oh, thank you. What is it? I'm no sheep. You're parked in front of me watching somewhere. Thank you. Thank you again, JC. Enough with the birthday shit, though. Well, folks, I'm sorry if you couldn't see it. It's a bummer. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. All right, folks. Well, 2 hours and 25 minutes of live streaming tonight. I think we're going to call it a night. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to share. Tell all your friends about the page. Trying to grow the channel, since we are the only West Coast live streaming rocket launch provider around. Until the 10th. I don't know at what time. I just know it's the 10th. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Go over to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Join everywhere you can. And until then, see ya.